Oh, here we go. There we go. Now, what's going on here? Because it's not letting me play it on my Switch. Okay. I have to troubleshoot the fact that I can't get my feed working on my Switch, which is... Until I figure out a solution, I'm about to figure out a different way to do this, but my Switch is not letting me see if my stream is working while I'm playing a full-screen game on my PC, and since I only have one monitor, that's the only way I've figured out how to do that right now, so what's going on? I did make it, and it feels really good, but right now I'm trying to figure out why it's not letting me stream Mass Effect like I've been streaming it. Because you can probably see the game right now, and let me know if you can't, by the way, but if you can, then honestly I might just play by ear and use the Switch for chat, and just let you tell me if something's wrong and try to fix it. But regardless, let's just see if I can find a quick solution to this. See what? The game. You should be able to see the game right now. I hope so, but I can't see my feed to make sure that the stream is working, which is what I'm trying to figure out right now. Okay, apparently there's no fucking solution yet. That's great. Okay, good. Well, since you can see it, Vic, I'll just fucking play the damn game and let me know if something's up. I don't know why it's not letting me, but yeah, Dad, if you're curious, this is what happens when I try to make sure my feed is working on my Switch. It just doesn't fucking work. And, yeah, anyway. Either way, all I really need this for is the chat, because my viewer can tell me if it's not working. But... Huh? No, I've tried restarting it. It's not working.
I can go get a hammer.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
Anyway.
I should go. Goodbye, Commander.
Anyway. Hello, Liara.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
Aw.
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I.
Wow. This game is like freaking therapy for me. I love it so much.
I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Venezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Aw.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
Aw.
I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
I'm gonna keep checking Twitch to make sure that you're not seeing any new messages. You're not. Okay, good. You have not sent any more new ones yet, so. Because sometimes the Switch, chat doesn't even work, unfortunately, but it's the best solution I have right now that I've figured out anyway to stream full PC games on one monitor. Or full screen PC games. I'm gonna have to figure out how to windowed mode this game and get it working, because not having figured that out yet is why I'm doing it this way, and I think there might be a better way to do it. But I'll have to figure that out before the next stream, hopefully. So I'll do that best I can.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's
Well.
lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never
Cute.
meant to offend you, Shepard.
Cute.
I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
She's so cute.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
Well,
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
well,
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
well. She's an inspiration, Liara is, for one of my original characters that I've written. His name's Virgil, and he's a scientist that's quite like her, just constantly mined in his field and kind of awkward otherwise. I've always loved that kind of concept of a person, because like I'm kind of like that with video games. If I'm talking about stuff along these lines, I'm kind of out of my element a lot of the time. Yeah, so yeah, we have a bunch of new crew members to talk to down here now. Like Rex.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
I'm actually going to BRB for a second before I actually talk to Rex, because I need some water. Oh. Well, it froze. No, I had the BRB. It shouldn't be frozen, but in a second, hold on. Actually, it might have. We'll see. It looks like it didn't. I just needed to BRB for a second. You might have not heard that. Where did I put my damn... I have a cap for the water bottle. I just had to go fill up, and I don't know where I put it. Hold on. I'll be back in another second. I'm gonna disconnect for a while. I'll be back. Gotta check on something. Alright, buddy. Thank you for letting me know. What?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story. Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that.
It's not the same.
It seems pretty...
And I suppose it's destroying your entire species? I don't expect you to understand. But you're ignorant. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago. The genophage infected us, but it's not what's killing us.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander, you have a minute to talk.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay 'em on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
I'm not gonna lock them in sleeper pods for the whole trip, Williams.
I'd be more comfortable if they didn't have access to engineering and the CIC. We, humanity, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
How do you get from relying on ourselves to mistreating our allies?
I don't mean we should mistreat them, Commander. I just think we should be prepared to go it without them. As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
You get a pessimistic view of the universe, Williams.
A pessimist is what an optimist calls a realist.
No, it's what
If you're
an
fighting
optimist
big
calls a
and the only way for
pessimist.
you to survive is to stick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human.
I mean, I get that. But
Really. Their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
the thing is, like, that kind of argument, like, I actually like Ashley. I don't hate her like a lot of people do, but, like, I've always not liked this particular conversation with her because, well, she's very rigid in a very conservative set of ideas. Like a lot of people I know. And maybe that's part of why I can tolerate her a lot more than a lot of people do. And in fact, I like her quite a bit. I like her gung-ho attitude, and she's not afraid to fucking say whatever's on her mind, no matter how, much I might not like it. And also that she has a lot of personality that you only really get to if you give her a damn chance, and most people in this game do not. There's a lot of interesting things about her to me, and I'll be talking about them. And honestly, this is another interesting part, and, like, people like this just need to be allowed to frickin' have discourse with people without people getting angry at them for them to even be able to get past things like the racism that she has and that she's been taught by generations of people above her, But regardless...
Seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think
And
this?
this is exactly how you get these people to open up and change for the better.
My
By
father,
asking questions just like
grandfather,
she did.
Great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service.
Just like Shep did
I
there.
guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
Would you kiss anyone I ordered you to?
You never know, Commander.
Oh boy.
We'll talk later, Williams.
Man.
See, like, those those options are there. Those voice options are there, but like, you know, yeah. They weren't there in the original. Because, I guess, homophobic executives is my guess. So they used that unused dialogue for the mod, and it fits seamlessly. Because they could have kept it in the game, but I guess homophobic executives, like I keep saying, is what I'm guessing happened there. At least homophobic people somewhere along the chain of what goes into the game and what doesn't. Oh well, at least mods can fix a lot of that kind of crap, so that the people that want that stuff can have it. But only on PC, really, which... I just wish none of that kind of thing happened. If they recorded a whole set of dialogue for a gay romance, just put it in the game. I think at this point they're going to do that a lot more than they would have before, thankfully, because every industry is changing to accept LGBT people a lot more, and more or less pander to them, which can be varying degrees of good and bad, but, you know. It's a scale of either genuine or I just want money from everyone, including gay people. So, and you can kind of tell which it is, but this kind of thing would have been just a nice nod, especially back in 2008. If that actually made it into the game, that'd be groundbreaking. And it would also probably get more flack, which would be fucking stupid, like ME2 got flack for. So, I guess I sort of don't, back in that political climate that was much less gay-friendly generally. I guess, you know, not putting that in there, but still, it's stupid to me. Oh, well.
Come in. Nice workout.
Oh, thank you, Garrus.
Working with a Spectre would be better than life at CSAC.
Have you worked with a Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what I like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it. But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out that way, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling was so typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
I love Garrus, and his voice actor is just legendarily perfect here.
I hope you made the right choice. I'd hate for you to regret it later.
Well, that's sort of why I teamed up with you. It's a chance for me to get off the Citadel, see how things are done outside CSEC. Either way, I plan to make the most of this. And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Yeah, there we go.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was building a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It's part of being a quarry. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of the people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the get.
I can't believe your fleet's still using
customly fitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla. Grow our own food, mine, and process our own fuel. But some things we just can't make on our own. A patch to maintain the hull integrity requires raw materials we just don't have. That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
I should go.
See you later.
See you later, Tally. Also, more XP. Haiku. Might as well talk to Adams about our ship here.
Aquarian Tally. She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing. I wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you want her.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
Yeah.
You got an eye for talent, Commander. I'm guessing that's not why you moved down here.
Where else have you served, Adams?
You name a class of Alliance ship, I probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. She's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer. Discharge the core.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up. Unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. Emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own hull.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster than light travel?
Cranking up the FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
Hell yeah. You know, I am wondering. Granted, you know, it makes a lot of sense that, you know, they'd use a ship like the Normandy and how good this ship is as an excuse for why Shepard can get done what she gets done, at least partly, other than her own skills, and her in my case, of course. My Shepard will always be a her, and has always been a her. But a lot of people, it's a different story, especially a lot of other male players, but I just play female characters, I just do. But anyway, but yeah, like, you know, having a ship like Normandy makes a lot of sense as to how we end up getting done what we get done in the time that we get done, and places we're able to go, things we're able to do, and things like that. But what I've realized is, it's interesting, I really don't feel like we need the stealth systems a ton for a lot of the games. So I don't know if that's really such a good detail, such a, like, a needed detail. It's clearly like a, you know, a sci-fi junkie detail that they wrote in, because this game is that kind of game. Like, of course they were excited to put stuff like that in here, and it's a really cool concept. But I'm kind of wondering why the Turians would go ahead and make this kind of thing with the humans that they fought a war with not too long ago. I guess it's, like, supposed to be a peace offering thing, but, like, why would they decide, okay, so, here you go, here's the better ship. Here's a better ship than even the ones we've got. Excuse me? Unless what Kahoku's referring to here is mostly, or Adams, not Kahoku. Wrong crew member. Actually, is Kahoku even part of the crew? I'm trying to remember who. Oh, it's one of the admirals. I'm thinking. I'm not sure why I wanted to call Adams Kahoku. I'm not sure why. But yeah, it actually seems a little odd to me that you would that the Turians would help the humans build something like this. Especially since they're still not really accepted among the council, probably especially by the Turians. And a lot of Turians especially seem to share this idea that the humans are, not really fit to do much in this galaxy yet. And then they give them something like this. I don't know, it's very strange, but still, it's cool. It seems like an odd writing thing to just plonk in there, but it was probably just excited science fiction ideas that someone wrote, which, I am all in favor of. And I'm not sitting here and saying that all the tech and stuff that I've developed from my stories makes perfect sense in all the context. Because I get it. You run with an idea, and that's what the stealth system feels like to me. Maybe they use the stealth system more than I think I remember right now. And I guess I'll see throughout this playthrough. But, yeah. Rex. Garrus. I talked to Tali. Yeah, okay. There's him. I'll sell stuff. And I might buy things.
Whatever. Well, as long as you don't want... Hell, the licenses alone...
Show me.
See what you got.
Basically, his whole, backstory is, hey, I want to sell things, I want to, be an equipment requisitions officer on the ship, but I'm getting some good stuff that isn't Alliance-issued stuff, so I have to buy it, so you have to buy it from me instead of just being given it like normal soldier stuff. And really what this guy is for the purposes of this game is, here's every shop in the game, as long as you buy the cheap license from every shop, but right in your ship, which is cool. And very handy. Every shop except for the Spectre requisitions shop, from what I'm aware of. You have to actually go to Citadel and go to the Spectre requisitions office in the CSEC headquarters. The CSEC Academy to do that, but yeah. Man, memories, man. Sitting here drinking Pepsi and playing Mass Effect was like a whole winter break in high school for me. Anyway. Alright, so... I love these games a lot. I'm gonna sell everything that's a 1. No, I'm gonna keep... No, I'm gonna start, especially since we're accumulating, decent numbers of upgrades and stuff, too, that are level 2 and up. I'm just gonna sell everything that's level 1 for now. And once we start accumulating more level 3 things, I'm gonna start selling all of my level 2 things. But yeah, it'll like when my level 3 upgrades and stuff look like the list of level 2s that I've got, that's when I'll start switching to 3s. That's when I'll start just selling all my 2s and waiting for 3s to equip to people. And, this is probably enough to start equipping people, and I will definitely make sure everyone's got a 2-something, hopefully. Or at least, the main squad I'm going out with. This has got to be enough to equip people with at least marginally useful things for at least a good couple of, general situations, fighting synthetics versus fighting organics, covering a weakness or something like that, or just boosting what they can do already, or that sort of a thing. But regardless, oftentimes it'll just be boosting, survivability / their ability to destroy with whatever they're best at, sort of thing. But regardless, Let's see here. 11,860. What can I get with that? Ooh, it's kind of tempting to see if I can... Oh, that Lancer 3 is probably real nice for me. I'm really tempted, but that's most of my money. Oh, no, that's only about half of my money. You know what? Actually, no. I'm going to make sure I don't have something better already first, because that'd be embarrassing if I wasted half my money for that. I'll equip first before I do anything else. So, yeah, I've got, Avenger 2, Banshee 2 is basically worse, because accuracy rating doesn't really matter with assault rifles, because there's a thing called spraying and praying, and it works, damn it. Especially in this game, honestly. So I'm selling the Banshee 2 and this other Avenger 2. Actually, know what? I'm gonna save the Avenger 2s as a big brain play for an upgrade for someone that might need a better assault rifle, like maybe Garrus, perhaps. In fact, before I forget, there's a reason that these lockers are over here, because... And right across the same chamber that your requisition officer is at, because they are where you go to change everyone's equipment. Oh, hold on. Liara's locker. I thought you could switch between the lockers for a moment. You can't actually do that. Rex, Garrus, Caden, Ashley, Garrus. Okay, so he does have an Avenger 2. I will go ahead and... Actually, wait. First, you know what? Honestly, if he has an Avenger 2 already, then you know what? Time to sell those supplies? Avenger 2s.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Honestly, you know what? Or that Avenger 2, spare what I have. Banshee as well, definitely. Wait, hold on. Is that armor better than what he has? Maybe. Okay, I'll just try to equip everyone with everything that I've got here. After I buy that, like, I know I'm buying that for Shepard.
Let's see what you got.
You bet.
The Lancer 3 for the moment. I'm buying that for her. Bam. So, wait, hold. It's actually worse? I'm confused. What? Oh, you know what? It's probably the upgrades, I'm hoping? Wait, no, apparently it is worse. That's so weird. Apparently the Lancer 2 is better. But it's definitely got better accuracy. Okay, whoops, never mind. I kind of wasted half my... Could I have looked at the stuff to begin with? At the stats to begin with? I might have been able to. A little bit of a whoops there. However, I know that's burst fire, and this thing's just fucking straight fire. So, well, I'll keep it until I get a better one. I'll go ahead and sell it, the other one too, so... Also... Oh, Avenger 3, though. Wait, hold on. Well, I might have been able to buy a better sniper. I definitely want to keep using snipers, but we'll see. Assault Rifle Avenger 2. Go ahead and sell that. Ooh, armor upgrade 3, shield generator 3. Yeah, I probably want to use that. Survivor 2. That is heavy, right? Yeah, the Survivor 2 is heavy. Yeah, that's what I equipped when I was able to. When I had the heavy ability. The Geo Generator 3, yeah, I had that. Okay, yeah, I still have that. I'm using that. Okay, cool. And the Phoenix 2, I can probably... Okay, that's a weird bug. Okay, weird. I equipped different armor and my jacket went white. That looks really strange. I want it to go back to... okay, what do I do about that? I hope it's not just like this for the rest of the game. Thankfully her figure isn't compromised by that. But, man, that's weird. Okay, let's try re-equipping it again. Like, if I did that again, then I did that again. Okay, what if I... Well, I've never run into this kind of issue before. I'm hoping that maybe, like, reloading? Like, going into a different area would and coming back to normal. Either way, I guess I'm gonna have to deal with that being weird. Oh well, I don't really want to try to fix it right now, so I'm just gonna play. Oh yeah, I was equipping my peoples. That's what I was doing. Man, I love just looking around the ships and all the environments in these games, just taking it all in and stiff. Anywho, just talk to Ashley. So I'll be bringing out Garrus, Garrus and Liara, I think, often. Maybe Garrus and Ashley. Honestly, that's a lot of like. I kind of want to have different abilities. Like, I think I remember Rex just being a powerhouse. I might bring him out a lot, actually. I was really like bringing Liara out, but she's first squish. I kind of feel like this Shepherd would mostly want people she feels like are very dependable on a battlefield right now, which she would not think Liara is at all. So... I think she definitely want to equip Ashley. She'd want to bring out Ashley a lot. I really think she would want to bring out Ashley a lot. So, I think I shouldn't have sold that rifle now. Because, yeah, whoops. I'm sorry, Ashley. But I can give her an edge, too, at least. Equip Garrus. No, okay, look, yeah, he still only has light armor capabilities, but I think I might be able to allow him to... Oh, wait, hold on, I have 16 to spend? Holy shit, hold on. Okay, I have more charm to get now. I think I now can safely go back and do those other side quests on the Citadel, so I think I will do that. Also, did I... Oh, no, Wait, when did I put it... Point and intimidate. I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Whoops. Oh well. I guess I'm gonna have to. Is there any kind of respec in this whole game? I don't actually know. I'm hoping they put some kind of respec in this version if it wasn't in the original. But I almost guarantee you by now there'd be a respec mod for this game if there isn't a respec in the original. So part of me wants to look for that and use it at some point during this playthrough, but not right now. When I have time later. When it's not pretty close to my bedtime. Alright, you know what? Assault Rifles unlock snippers. But you know what? So I have so many more points to spend. Bam! Master Overkill. And then start working on snippers. Because offense is the name of my game. Most games I play. Which is why I play Soldier, as much as a lot of people don't like Soldier because they think it's boring. I think it's actually the most exciting because you can use all the weapons and be a freaking badass and just run in and charge in, and you're a lot less liable to be squished. than anything else, even being a biotic and stuff. I don't know, it's just the most fun to me. It really is. Then, you know, I'm just used to playing the game like that. But regardless. And mark in red all the things. Every single one of them. Journal. Pretty sure, yep, there we go. There it all is. Yeah, I could just sit here and play this game for a while, and it's interesting because a lot of times I don't really let myself do that. But definitely a lot easier to do so when there's the possible benefit of entertaining other people with it. But you know, definitely want to do my own on my own time Mass Effect playthroughs in the future at some point. But yeah, at this point, I really want to spend more time streaming anyway, so that's part of why I'm saving playing this game for streaming it. And I think I'm going to start streaming earlier, starting tomorrow at 6, because this is a series I can really focus on streaming the butt out of. So I think I'll start streaming at about more like 6 p.m. for the moment. Just because, again, this is something I'm really getting into for a long time. Not out of my element at all. Just fucking destroy it. Feel good, man. Alright, Durg. What am I doing? I'm not going to talk to Caden for the whole game because I don't want to flirt with him. Hey. Alright, back to the Citadel it is because, yeah, there's no way I don't have the charm to do the stuff that I want to do there now. All the other things. Complete all the other quests with all of the Paragon options for them. There's no way, right? I hope I have enough. We'll see. I didn't mean to actually put that Intimidate point in, but it won't. One point in something I don't really want isn't going to be an issue in this game. I think I remember you level up pretty well. By the way, what's my level right now? I'm actually curious. I think by saving you can see your ship's level. Yeah. No? Hold on. Oh, squad. Yeah, it's probably a number here somewhere. I'm just... Oh, yeah. Level. She's only level 7. Okay, wow. Yeah, see, look at, like... She's level 7, and, like, I've already got a lot of points in things. You really do get a lot of points in this game to really spec. And I think, honestly, I like this system better than at least ME3's system by at least a little bit. But I don't know about an ME2's. I'd have to think about that. Honestly, I really like the way that they did the leveling in the system to some degree or another, but I feel that it certainly could be better, but yeah. Oh, by the way, when did I get another codex? Huh, anyway. Oh, I think yeah, I just got another codex, so I'll go ahead and mark that as red, too. Actually, wait, no. I don't have to do that. There's a frickin' button for that. I forgot, obviously. Until now. One of these days I'll remember to use that. Using that kind of stuff is so hard for me to remember. I blame my ADHD. One of these days. Obviously, the more I work at this stuff, the more I'll be good at that. But hey, I can practice this right now by doing that. That gives me another codex. I go in here, and then I press this button. That's how you get rid of those instantly, no matter how many you have. Very nice. Feels good, man. Alrighty. I feel like a freaking... I feel very skilled when I play this game. Yeah.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medals worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Yeah, I love Joker, man.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Certainly got the confidence, and he fucking earned it, in fact. As awkward as this conversation is, I feel like it's very important to note and to highlight for anyone that might be watching this at any point. Because of just, like, as much as Joker's funny, which is funny because we're about to learn that his name didn't come from being funny. It came from something rather sarcastic, which is funny because of how sarcastic he is. Well, it came from something rather ironic, I mean to say. But, you know, like, as much as he's kind of like the clown of the freaking crew, he really works hard, man, and he has a lot of good reasons for it. Like, well, we're about to see.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even
It's really weird that Shepard would not have read this.
You mean you didn't know?
I feel like you should, she should have, but obviously this is supposed to be, exposition for the player, so it's certainly a forgivable plot hole, but it is one. There's a lot of game writing that I would say is much more forgivable. Game writing, you know, plot holes and things like that are much more forgivable than if the same kind of plot holes would have been put in any kind of other piece of writing, because it just, you know, considerations of it being a video game need to be taken into consideration. And I'd say this qualifies, though I feel like it's slightly debatable, but I'd say it qualifies. And yeah, like since I've already mentioned the nickname a few times so far, let's go ahead and have him explain it.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker. And it stuck.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
So you Joker. He's a brute. Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Mabro, that's his real name. See, his last name sounds like Moreau, but if you listen real carefully, he's actually saying Mabro, because that's his real actual name. He's a bro, you know? Anyway. Okay. Thonky target! Oh, wait, hold on, no. I do need to be on the Citadel. Why am I trying to leave the Citadel? I didn't actually know I wasn't already docked at the Citadel. I'm already docked there, so yeah. I don't need to be on the map. I just need to go out the door. Excuse me. I hope this doesn't continue being white. That I can fix it without, like, having to start a new game or something. We'll see. And if I can't, then I might try to find a way to revert it, but I might also be able to just ignore it and just play with the weird white coat, but I really would like the sexy black and red, and also it just looks weird. Who would wear something that white and completely plain? Anyway. Who do I want to see Citadel-related things from? I'm thinking Liara and Tali, because we haven't really seen a lot of those yet. So let's do that while we go around and do these things here. Yeah, okay. I was excited to have her be around...
The commanding officer is ashore.
around the Citadel with her jacket, but not when it's bugged out. What do I wonder if maybe I reloaded the game. It would help. I'm gonna hope that's the case. And exit game. Actually, wait, no. What if I just reloaded my save? What if I just loaded that? And if this doesn't work, I'll reload the game. And if that doesn't work... okay, oof. Okay, cool. That's all I needed. Yay. I'm glad I thought of something to do that worked. What I've noticed is that the way that games are and computers are, oftentimes stuff like this is a lot more solvable with just reloading and stuff than you would think. Anyway.
Did you know Citadel Security is the largest multi-species law enforcement agency in Council space?
Yes, I did. But a lot of people that are watching might not have. So, you know, always good to... And also, again, I always love hearing all the dialogue. And also, like, I feel like the dialogue in this game really fleshes out the game world well. It's awesome.
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel Security. They think we're all beggars and thieves.
I'm sorry to hear that, Tali. That sucks. Man, especially someone like her does not deserve that kind of idea being thrust on her. Like a lot of great black people I know, for example. Same kind of racism bullshit.
Seeing the ward stretching out before you really makes you appreciate the Citadel as a true wonder of Prothean engineering.
Oh yeah, this is Admiral Mick Dickhead. It's his actual name. You're about to see why I call him that. Salute!
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Captain Anderson made it clear to me that my assignment came from way up in the brass. They say jump, I say how high.
Remember that when I tell you to jump. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
This ship has saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
You know what I intend to do, motherfucker? I intend to have you stuff your inspection up your ass and fuck off. Fuck this guy.
Normandy is an Alliance warship, but she's on loan to the Citadel. And she's not in your chain of command.
I believe there's something wrong with my ears. Did you just contradict me?
Damn fucking right I did, asshole.
This ship is Council property right now. So respectfully, please clear the gangway.
Have it your way, Commander. But expect me to file a report on this.
And expect me not to give a fuck! Anyway. We're done with that bullshit. Now, let's do some side quests.
Breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Don't mind me. Totally not doing anything horny. Nope. Don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Oh, God. Listen, this game allows me to camera angle the butts, and I need to do it. Oh, her. Hi, hello. Oh, boy. One asshole after another.
Questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that.
And if you just, ask questions along those lines instead of trying to pander to fucking terra firma and shit, it'd be great, but, I'm pretty sure that Westerland News is very Fox News-ish from the kinds of questions she's about to ask me.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
And this is part of why I actually forgot that this happens the second time you land, but yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm about to do that also requires these. Or not requires, but it's the best way to get it done faster, and also, I think you get a lot of experience for this. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure.
The council is
And also, I
concerned with
love
the whole galactic
the,
community.
you know,
We're part of that
the
community.
epicness of a lot
Our
of
needs are
these.
on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you?
Just how
You've been
competent,
given command of an
you know,
advanced
all these
human
options
warship for your
are.
missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
Saren instigated the attack on our colony at Eden Prime. Once his involvement was proven to the Council, I was assigned to bring him in.
That's surprising, Commander. The official line says Eden Prime was attacked by rogue synthetics. Good luck in your mission.
It was, but rogue synthetics under
Commander
Saren.
Shepard.
And yeah, she's gonna be honest. And there's gonna be a little bit of backlash for that, but she's not gonna give a fuck, because it's the damn truth. Dude. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of the fact that I just got a level, Liara and Tali must have a lot of points to spend. Oh yeah. So, first of all, I want to make sure Tali has all the electronics and decryption I can give her. In fact, I'm literally gonna one by one so that I definitely have, like, this way chests and things of that nature will absolutely be openable as long as I can get this both to full. And I'm gonna keep her around generally, I would say. I don't know. Yeah, it's probably gonna be her and Garrus. Actually, her and whoever the heck else, I think. Yeah, whoever else I want, but her because, well, she's gonna be the go-to, hey, this allows you to open every chest and stuff person, so, yeah. So lots of loot you'd miss out on unless you have someone like this for most of the game. And you just miss out on loot at first if you don't immediately spec someone exactly like this for that first mission. And I keep forgetting to do that, obviously. Like, if I could put Caden in a lot of that stuff in Caden's kit, and I keep forgetting to do that for that first mission on Eden Prime, but yeah, after that you're pretty much set once you get Tali. So you should get Tali as quickly as I got her, in my opinion, and definitely equip her with all this stuff, and not do a lot of other stuff before her, really, just to make sure you can max this out. Stuff that isn't Citadel stuff, anyway. Because that doesn't usually require a lot of that stuff, but yeah. Let's see here. In fact, I'm not sure if there is any, like, openable chests and stuff on the Citadel, but I feel like there's some, but don't quote me on that. If there's any, like, stuff that requires decryption and stuff like that. Decryption and electronics. Decryption or electronics. Do we just go ahead and attack resistance and shield capacity? Yeah, let's make her less squishy, too, because that'll help. Because, yeah, she's definitely one of the squishier party members. She dies a lot. In fact, she died a lot over on freaking, I almost said Haestrom. Different planet. In fact, I'm not even sure if that's even in Mass Effect 1. Therum. That's the name. Not sure why I wanted to call it Haestrom. I guess let's start her on hacking. You know what? Let's go ahead and give her her hacking and damping abilities to begin with. Because that'll help. Because, again, she's so useful throughout the whole game. Not just because you can, you know, make her your designated chest opener and stuff, basically. But you can also have her, have a lot of really useful against Geth abilities, and Geth is like not the only type of enemy you're going to encounter, but it's like the definitely most populous type of enemy in the entire game. In Mass Effect 2 and 3, they definitely vary up the enemy types more, and they have different, considerations for different enemy types. So they're entirely different games mechanically in that regard. But in this game, like, you just want a lot of anti-synthetic stuff most of the time, but not all of the time, in my experience. Maybe not most, but a lot of the time. It's probably the majority, even if not, like, super mega much of a majority. But yeah, I can also mark all entries viewed in the journal, so I'll start doing that. Instead of having to go through and click them all. Let's see here. If I can accidentally put more points in Intimidate, definitely not on purpose, hopefully. Do we start doing Spectre training now? Maybe Assault training, maybe more combat armor? Yeah, just to be more survivability. I can't quite get all the way to Master Shield Boost. Oh, wait, hold on. I really want Unity. Hold on. Yeah. Let's just go all the way to Unity. Yeah. There we go. That's going to be very helpful to have. Alright. Alright, Liara. Let's make her less squishy and stuff. Wait, hold on. Oh, better first aid stuff. Ooh, cool. Let's say I say that. Let's actually go ahead and put a lot in her first aid for when I do have her. Because I'll definitely use her on Novaria for a very good reason that, well, people that have not played the game will see when we get there. I'll just not spoil that for the benefit of people that might be watching this without ever having seen the game before. And hell, if you're those people, I'm blind to be your first experience. Or I'm why did I say blind? What I meant was I'm honored to be your first blind experience of this game. Although I feel like you should play it for the best effect, but I also understand that a lot of times I really want to just experience a game for the first time from a creator that I like, instead of having to play the game. There's types of games that are just better for that. Or, and honestly, it depends on the person. It might not really be your kind of game, but, like, you might be interested in the story, and you might be interested in the person that is playing the game, and because of that, I have intently watched and been really excited to continue watching a lot of Let's Plays and streams of games, but not really wanted to play it, so if I'm, y'all's reason to soak in Mass Effect for the first time, I'm honored, because I love this series a lot, for a lot of good reasons, and I will explain why, and perhaps foster an appreciation for this game and this series and people that have not played it before. And that's another one of the many amazing things about being able to do this, man. I love streaming and Let's Playing now. Unless something happens to the tech or me or my ability to use these platforms for some reason or another, I just can't see myself not doing this anymore, and I'm just hoping I can make it more than a hobby. But even if I can't, it will remain a hobby for freaking I can't fathom quitting at this point, since I've finally broken down the barriers past starting, at least. Alright. Alright, so otherwise I think I'm going to give her all her powers. And what's the most... I remember I really enjoy using warp, but it tends to be pretty powerful, but actually, I will unlock lift and at least, get that. And I guess put one more point in it, just because. There we go. Let's do that for now. And save, having done all that. Also, gonna go ahead and use this time to equip Liara. Do I have any better pistols for her? No, I have the exact same pistol that she's got. Probably the one that I took from, I think it was Ashley. I can sell that at our rec officer later, so I'll have to remember that. Also, I can at least give them stuff. They're probably both going to want to have pistols. So let's go ahead and give Liara some upgrades on her pistol for now. Let's go ahead and give her Hammerhead rounds. Weapons Force tends to be nice, because knockdown means free shots on them, basically. Recoil damper... Yeah, let's give her that. For now, let's go with that. Now...
When I first arrived on the Citadel, I spent nearly 3 hours being questioned by the officers here before they would let me enter the wards.
Oof, I'm sorry, Tully. That sucks. Tully hug. She doesn't deserve this racism. We're here. Yeah, sorry, Tully. You shouldn't do that shit. That's what they've been through. Okay.
The Asari were the first species. The second species...
Hold on, I don't know why I'm doing this. What I have to do is look at my journal and see where I need to go. Right now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually just walk around again, make sure I pick up anything I haven't done yet, and then just go do everything that I still have to do around. I think these are all just chatting NPCs, yep. There's the rec officer. I do not have the money to do what he can help me with. I'm gonna wait until I'm swimming in money after a good few side missions and stuff later. Before I talk to him at all, because he has expensive but extremely powerful weapons that are essentially for the endgame. So, yeah. Hey, hard decryption, which I wouldn't even be able to do if I had not just upgraded Tali so much. It is hard, though. Fitting. Oof. There we go. Feels good. Pretty good at that minigame at this point, so it feels really nice to know that. It looks like there's nothing new here.
Hello, Commander.
Yep, just a dude that just says, just is a friendly man, which is, you know, good. Friendly people are awesome. I try to be that because I know being friendly is nice. And I like when people are friendly to me, because it's a natural human thing to like. Okay. Now, I'm tired. Part of me wants to, you know, go ahead and stop for the night, but I want to get some side quests done first, because I haven't really done much, I feel like. But starting tomorrow probably earlier, unless I really don't feel like it for whatever reason, I'll be starting at 6 p.m. instead of 8, because I really, really want to get somewhere with this game tomorrow. And this is a game that I can definitely long-form play a lot easier than something like E04. But regardless, yeah, okay, so it's time to now leave for, I know there's something I need to do in Core, a couple of things, a couple of side quests to wrap up in Core's Den. So we're gonna start with the wards and work our way up, essentially.
Are the Quarians concerned that the return of the Geth will lead to more anger against your people?
The Geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
That makes a lot of
I
sense.
hope the other races view matters in the same light.
Me too, but I don't think they are going to, especially with a lot of things that happen, especially in ME2 and 3. They really make it clear that the Quarians are still not trusted whatsoever, which is sad. Syed Durgan. Yeah, I've talked to Ling before. I know there's a side quest that you start with her, but I am not sure if it's a thing yet. Also, it's an unfinished quest line that was apparently supposed to be a really big thing, but they didn't finish it. They just didn't have the time or resources or something, and they just kind of cut a lot of the content for this side quest chain. I'm not sure if it starts yet, though. Wait, no, this is not the... This isn't the clinic. I think the clinic's more this way. I'm pretty sure it's this way, though. Okay, yeah, it's there. That's the door for it. There's the clinic. Hey there, Dr. Michelle.
I need those supplies for my clinic.
Yep, there we go.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oof, man.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening me.
Yeah, this is... I was about to comment on that. Poor woman.
I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges. They just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Oof, man. Like, you know what's sad? The fact that the act of, I'm gonna help out these small clinics and help them fucking save people's lives is what you're supposed to do as a doctor, right? The fact that like, that kind of selfless act, it would just cost her job. Because, yes, she's had to steal to do it. And I guess, you know, you could say that's morally wrong, but, like, she had the ability to help possibly save a lot of fucking lives. As a doctor, why the fuck would she not do that? That's her fucking job, man. Ugh. Money is way too damn important to too many damn people. People need to understand, man. It just... We make money as important as it is. It isn't just like that. We had to decide it is. We can decide it's not as important as a species, and that would help so many people not suffer so much. Or at all, even. In a lot of circumstances where money is the reason why. Or, you know, several compounding money-related reasons or why. Like, the fact that I feel pressured to get a job, which is not the kind of thing that I'd be as well equipped to do as a neurotypical person. Because money and stuff like that. And I can't really do that, so yeah, I'm still not making money. You know? One of these days, hopefully. But, yeah. Anywho.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him, but won't they expose my past?
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Moreland.
Oh boy, Moreland. We've seen him before. The guy that says, "Hey, good supplies," yes? Although, actually, I'm not sure if I've actually talked to him this playthrough. Because I was only down there for the side quests I needed to be down there for. The side quest, the one I think I've actually done so far. Because I actually... That's right, I never did the Jenna thing yet, so the other one I'd have to be down there for I haven't done yet. But anyway. No problemo.
I'll take care of this.
Good luck, Commander. Be careful down there.
I will be, don't worry about that, Dr. Michelle. Wow.
I am not used to this kind of environment. yourself, I suppose.
Liara Hegel.
A few of my people have visited here on their pilgrimage, but their descriptions of the wards hardly do them justice.
Yeah, I kind of feel Liara there. Actually, I feel both of them there. Like, I really like crowded places, but it's a weird double-edged sword. Because, yeah, it gets really overwhelming after a while for me, because I am very comfortable alone in front of this computer for most of my life, and it just fucking works for me, damn it. Apparently, it's too much screen time is supposed to be bad for you, but as a 27-year-old now, I can tell you that I don't feel like screen time's really affected me very adversely at all. But, because that's most of my life, and I'm fine. Maybe it's because I don't spend, like, absolute hours on end and never get up for a while, and I don't burn my eyes out as much as the average person because of that. Because I have to get up and I have to walk around, I think a lot more than a lot more people do, and I also have a habit now of looking away from the screen sometimes, because you have to do that every now and then, or at least that's very helpful for not making your eyes burn out, but or at least, you know, get super dry or itchy or whatever, or tired in general.
He was a big player in anything going on here. Did you find anything in his office that could help me?
These OSDs might have the information you're looking for.
You've got this files? This could be even bigger than I'd hoped. Here, Commander, for your trouble.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, that's right.
What would my future cooperation be worth? Say,
yeah, it's another good reason to go ahead and wait for
Exclusive?
this point to do
You
this.
talk to me before you talk to anyone else? That would be worth quite a bit, and I'd be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you are.
Blah.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I should go see what's on these discs.
Bam. There's probably a quest here in Flux, but I won't even be entertaining this guy, because she wouldn't. So I'm not sure if, oh, hold on, no. Okay, he's not, oh yeah, no, he is. Yeah, this is the point where he starts being a thing. Bam. Oof. Do 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 do. I've always liked the Flux music. I've always liked the club music in Mass Effect games in general, actually. What happened to you, dude?
Yeah, what is it?
Why were you tossed out of there?
Dorian didn't have a clue what I was doing. He assumed I was cheating.
But you were cheating, were you not?
I was just tipping the scales in my favor. Only as an experiment.
That kind of sounds like cheating to me.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins and losses on the Quasar. I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others.
Then isn't it illegal to sell it anyway? Wait, if it's illegal to use it, then it's illegal to sell it, right? Your justification is extremely shaky there, buddy. Fuck no.
I think I'll take my chances the old-fashioned way.
Dig yourself. Well, I have some calculations. Goodbye.
How about you take your calculations, shove them up your ass, and stop trying to cheat? Because I will never do his side quest. He will stand there for the rest of the game, and I will not give a fuck. See, this is how you know I'm horny. Because even while I was just saying, in order to express how much I don't give a fuck about this guy, I made her ass very visible. But what I meant, well, I don't know, it was the exaggerated camera movement to get across the sheer power of the fuck, you know? But also, you know, there's a lot of power behind how much I want to fuck that ass. Anyway, listen, I'm horny because that is just how I exist. I am horny. I am become horny destroyer of my dick. What? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done for the moment. Okay. Perserium locations weak. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna go to Cora's Den because I definitely want to do a few Sud quests here before I log off. But I'm kind of fading already, so yeah, I'm probably not as gonna get them all done. But I want to do the things in here, then do a couple of the Presidium stuff, and then log off, and I'll feel satisfied enough because I also got all the, a lot of stuff done, and yeah, tomorrow starting earlier I will start streaming. I don't know how much earlier quite, but I'm hoping right after I'm done with dinner, basically. Maybe for carefulness' sake I should remove the bare boobs mod I have, just so I don't get banned from Twitch. Though I don't know if I'm even, I don't know if I'm even close to popular enough to where I'm even watched for that, but I think it's smart, probably. Especially in case I get a bunch of viewers all at once, but regardless.
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
'Cause I'm here to try to pull you out of this bullshit.
I need to talk to you about your work with CSAC.
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, if you don't mind, I need to get back to my customers.
This isn't a game, Jenna. These people are dangerous.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
She puts on a brave face.
She does. That's part of the problem, I think. Anyway, while I'm here, I need to be horny. For a second. Just because, it's part of how I be. And I'm gonna be returning to this later after I'm done recording, for reasons. And yes, I'm not even joking. Anyway, Horny Durgan off for the... I say off. More like put in the background for the moment to do a side quest. Alright. Where's Septimus? He's around here somewhere. I always keep, losing his seat. Because he just blends into all the other Turians sitting around here. People in general. Especially because he's right next to another Turian with the same animation set going on. Hello, dude.
Commander. What do you want?
I think visually this game's pretty groundbreaking for 2008. It's still pretty damn immersive in this day and age as well. Especially, of course, with the I'm not sure if I've ever heard... What are these sounds? Have I even heard that very often? The hell is that even? It sounds very... KOTOR 2-ish. Or KOTOR-ish. Was that on purpose? Is this maybe some kind of Easter egg for KOTOR players? Because that sounds a lot like the alien languages in KOTOR. Kashi! Anyway. If you know what that's from, by the way. Man, I used to laugh a lot when I heard that. I'll definitely be playing KOTOR and stream, / on my channel as well one these days if I can.
If you feel this way, General, then why spread lies about her?
Because she rejected me.
Jesus.
Me, Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet.
Maybe you need to work on your ego there, bud. I think it would help a lot. It would definitely help with your clear woman problems that you've got going. And listen, think about it. This woman, her entire job is being intimate with people, and she's an extreme empath, and she clearly has to keep distance from people. So if you think about that, why the fuck would she not reject? She probably isn't in any kind of real relationship and can't be, for her own mental stability and ability to do her job. So of course she rejected him. That's how I see this. So it's kind of oof, man. Not even kind of, pretty damn oof. I kind of want to say this bottom one, but I also understand that people get in their own heads, and this doesn't help, damn it. I want to actually do something that might help. Now, of course, I'm gonna press... I'm pretty sure I will be able to use a Paragon option. I will take that, but, you know, for now, let's do I understand.
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but don't waste your time.
How about I don't waste my time and go ahead and use the magic option that fixes this whole thing? Because I can.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
War. That's what this feels like, alright. How did I let it come to this?
By the way, I like his voice actor. I think he's very good at taking this kind of role. And again, the voice acting in this game is stellar for 2008. Like, fucking amazing.
Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort. Even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
Alright, I'll go to her. After I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an E04 diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Yep, we talked to him.
Why would he think such a thing?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the E04.
Alright, we know where he is, so...
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is Zoltan. He's an E04 diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira.
Yeah, we talked to him, and most players probably would have talked to him by exploring the embassies. But, you know, every option leads to where is he, just in case you hadn't. Which I think is okay, game design, but again, there's a real issue with all of the, you know, the illusion of choice, because a lot of times, especially in ME1, though, I feel like it's decreased in ME2 and 3, but it was a huge thing in this game. It is a huge thing in this game. Why do people talk about games in past tense? You can still play them today. Anyway, that whole thing has always bothered me. Like, oh, that game was great. I played it yesterday. It was wonderful. Oh, I just started playing this game, like, yesterday. Man, that game was great back in the day. Excuse me? I don't know. I've always felt like that's weird, man. If you're going to talk about a game like it was, how about you talk about the ones you can't really get a hold of anymore, at least, or something. Or something you haven't played in a long fucking time. That makes more sense. I don't know. And again, like, I feel like it's part of the whole mindset I'm not very fond of in general, where people treat games as trends. Like, oh, this new game came out, okay, let's get that, and just old games can go fuck themselves. How about play games you enjoy playing and not care about how new or old they are? That's what I do, and it's great. And I really don't want to just play a game because it's new and shiny. I'll play a game because it's new and shiny and I like it. Or because I really want to play it because it's older and I have an interest in that kind of game now or whatever. Or it's definitely along my lines that I haven't gotten to it yet for whatever reason. You know, like, there's so many other reasons to play a game. Like, these people that treat games as trends because it's new and shiny. I don't understand that mindset. I've never understood that mindset. And I've always just played what I wanted when I wanted, regardless of how old it is. And people literally talk down on old games, and I've never gotten it. Because old games are fucking awesome, dude. This is an awesome old game. There are awesome way older games from like the 90s and 80s. What the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck? Anyway, that rant's over. Mark all entries viewed. Journal. Mark all entries viewed. I love having a habit of that. It didn't take very long to establish it. I'm glad I noticed that button, because now I think I'm just going to use it. And what I've noticed is I'm better and better at noticing that kind of thing. So it feels really good. Yeah, I'm definitely coming into my own as far as executive function is concerned. But it's still going to be impaired to a degree, because ADHD is fun. And I'm really noticing that when I play games, let me tell you, friends. Especially now that I'm much less nervous about this, and especially about playing games in general now. Because of, you know, this really helped me come out of my shell doing this stuff that I've been doing.
just say?
Push it off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
That was odd. What was he trying to tell us?
I guess we better go find out.
I really like the fact that, all the party members have different things to say about that. That's really neat to me. It always has been.
They told me it was you, but I didn't believe it. Shepard grew up and turned into a soldier.
Have we met?
Name's Finch. You probably don't remember me, but we ran together in
yeah. Her past is a
Maybe you don't
gang
remember
banger.
yourself running in a gang. None of the vids mention it when they're talking about you.
My history's a matter of public record. I got nothing to hide.
Really? What if someone gave an interview talking about Commander Shepard's history in the gangs? We're not trying to cause you trouble, Shepard. We just want a favor, for old time's sake.
I've never seen this side quest before, I don't think. Because I don't think I've ever... I have done this, but...
Talk to the Turian guard in the bar and get Kurt out.
At this point, she's really turned over a new leaf. She doesn't care, man. She just said it. Yeah, I kind of want to see how this goes, but I'll do that with a more renegade Shepard than this one.
My gang days are over, Finch. Get out of my way.
Suit yourself, Shepard. If you change your mind, he's over in Cora's den. Take care of this, and you'll never see me again. And Shepard, you might not run with the Reds anymore, but you really don't want us as your enemies.
Or maybe I shouldn't give a fuck, because I have bigger fish to fry. And if you get in my way, I could just shoot you too. That's how she deals with all the other ridiculous groups that get in her way. And, as the game goes on, for sure. Games, especially 2 and 3, there's all sorts of merc groups. Entire bands of mercs that are probably way more equipped than the Reds. Because we don't really hear about the frickin'... I even forgot the first word of the name of the gang, the whatever Reds. I literally don't remember the... I think it's like Sunstrike or something like that. I don't know what that noise was. It's me being fun. Alright, Durgy, what am I doing? Okay, I think I need to go to the Presidium to do the quests I'm really thinking of. Otherwise, at least right now, that's what I remember immediately, so I'm just gonna do the jelly quest and the quest regarding in fact, I'm gonna do the quest regarding Samesh first. So let's go to the embassies to start with. Presidium embassies. Man, I love the way the Presidium looks in this the remaster. Damn, that's really pretty. Alright. Alright, Samesh Haru.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard.
Hi.
Mr. Shepard,
Hello.
My name is Samesh Patil. Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime. I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
Oof, man.
There's no reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my case is Mr. Bosker. When I last saw him, he was in the expensive bar over there. Thank you for your time.
You are welcome,
I just want
sir.
to give my wife a proper... Hello, Commander.
Sorry.
Thank you, Commander.
Let's really quickly get this done. I might skip through a lot of what Bosker says. And honestly, what a lot of what the Turians and Hanar say, because I just want to do their quests, at least before I stop here, but I'm like fading right now. So. Oh, sir. Sorry about what I'm gonna say to you.
Your activities made for quite a briefing in the diplomatic corps. Her wounds are inconsistent with any type of weapon damage. Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I understand what you're trying to do, but holding the body is wrong.
Commander, you of all people should understand how far we must go to protect humanity.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I am out here fighting to stop crap like this.
All right, Commander. You win. It was hard enough refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell Samesh that the
Smart
body
man.
is being shipped back to Earth. I'll go now to
Listen.
see to it myself.
You don't want to fuck with Shepard. You know how she got those scars in her gang days? And she will bust out that attitude if she needs to. But not very often anymore. She certainly busted it out against the old, that guy. Because, she figured you need to do that in order for those people to respect you and back off when you want them to.
Commander Shepard, I am Nasana Dantius. I see
Hello.
you got my message.
I'll go ahead and listen to this, but I kind of want to not even... I wanted the other thing and log off for now, but... Hello.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on a cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed. She was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Do you want me to deliver the ransom?
I've already transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since.
Oof.
I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you.
Beautiful.
I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
Don't worry. I'll bring your sister back.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Hell yeah. But, little warning, people, don't trust her. Really, yeah, we're about to see why you don't, or not about, but when we do her quest, we'll see why. But anyway, by the way, have I scanned that keeper yet? I have not, so I might as well. Septi.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Oh, there's one right there passing by. This is me. This is Durga. Or at least Durga's character.
My people used to have an embassy here, but after we created the Geth, we were no longer welcome.
Oof, yeah. The Quarian story is very tragic.
Remarkable. Nature and technology combined in one elegant whole.
Indeed. Wee. I think the Hanar... Yeah, it's gonna be... I remember now, it's Ward's Access. I had to think. I was gonna just try to find them. But... I'm pretty... Oh, yeah, yeah. Sure, just go here and go to Ward's Access, and they'll be right there. I remember that now. We're skilled, Durgan. Feel very good. Presidium locations. Ward's Access. There they are.
You're not allowed in here. That Hanar refuses to listen to reason. Why can't it act in an orderly and lawful manner?
Are there laws being broken here?
I am not unreasonable. The Hanar is free to spew its nonsense once it purchases an evangelical permit.
If you'd like, I could talk to the Hanar for you.
I have argued with the stubborn jelly all afternoon. You are certainly welcome to try.
Do you desire to learn of the Enkindlers? Or has the Honorable CSEC officer enlisted assistance?
Is this really how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
The truth of the Enkindlers must be made known. They gave the Hanar language, and gave the universe the mass relays. This one only wishes to spread the truth to any who will listen. There is no intent to cause trouble.
This is unworthy of you. The power of blue options!
Is this how the Enkindlers want you to use this gift of consciousness?
The Enkindlers would wish for their message to be spread to all sentient races.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their message to be spread by breaking society's laws.
This one hears wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has clouded judgment in this matter.
I feel that. Enthusiasm clouds my judgment every
This
day.
one departs now, and will not intrude upon the Presidium again.
Hell yeah!
I see the Hanar is left. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Here, for your assistance in this matter.
Thank you very much,
Now,
sir.
If you'll excuse me, I should report to my superiors.
Indeed. And if you'll excuse the Durgan, friends, I gotta go slepple. So I hope you enjoyed this if you watched, and like, comment, subscribe if you're on the tubes of the U. You know, click, give me a follow over here on Twitch if you'd like to, if you're watching it here. And otherwise, friends, I'll see you on my next piece of content. I also do YouTube videos. I'm uploading a Let's Play. Currently, it's the game Gnosia, which is a really interesting game for the Switch, by the way. If you're just curious about how to spell it, it's Gnosia. Because another friend of mine needed to hear that in order to understand how it's spelled. But regardless, friends, if you'd like to watch that, that's there, and I have a bunch of other videos of a bunch of other games, and a bunch of other streams of a bunch of other games, and I'm going to be uploading these VODs to YouTube as well. So anyway, friends, I hope y'all have lovely ones in the meantime, and I will see y'all in my next piece of content. Have lovely ones, friends. Heck ye.